Today's life comes at you fast moment.
On your county's
Couple
morning
of
show.
things for this, the 17th day of March, obviously St. Patrick's Day. But why do we celebrate St. Patrick? And why do we celebrate this day? If you don't know, don't worry. Don't need to Google it. We did it for you. 461, the year 461, 1,565 years ago, St. Patrick died. The patron saint of Ireland wasn't even born Irish. He was actually a kidnapped slave from Britain. And when it comes to historical significance here in America, much like Cinco de Mayo, it's a little thin. The first St. Patrick's Day parade wasn't celebrated here in America until 1762, which is actually before we became a country. So, well, I mean, there's something. We've been doing it for a while, but not like a while. And if you were to guess when they came up with a vaccine for the chickenpox, obviously we're doing Live Comes At You Fast, so it's not like it was 1840, and it was on this date, but what year? How about 1995? Yes, in 1995, the first vaccine for chickenpox was approved in the U.S. It was a couple of years later that Van Halen released the album 3, which featured New England's Gary Cherone. The much maligned lineup only had one album, which is really too bad. I'm not saying it's as good as Running with the Devil or Jump or any of the other great Van Halen songs, but it's not as bad as everybody makes it out to be. Truth be told, I haven't listened to the album in 20-something years. However, it was 28 years ago today that it was released. It's just not that bad. Guys, I think people hate it just to say they hate it. And it was on this date that Taylor Swift kicked off the Eras Tour, which even if you're not a Taylor Swift fan, watch the movie. The way she commands a stadium is amazing. In the same way that the greats like David Bowie, Freddie Mercury, Mick Jagger, Madonna, they all do it. And Taylor Swift has it. Even if her music isn't your thing, that's fine. If you can appreciate the performance, I think you'll like it. But it was 3 years ago today that the Eras Tour kicked off in Glendale, Arizona. It went on to become the highest grossing tour of all time and the first to earn over $2 billion in revenue. You're served, Mick Jagger.
Your county's morning show.